Alright, so this is the person from the first map. Broke up with her friend, which is not this one. This one. His girlfriend left him. I believe that's this one. So yeah, no more Lazy Town with just one tavern. She'll show them how it's done with 3 taverns. Yeah, you thought he was a drunken layabout? She'll show you a proactive drunk. I believe they have a word for that though, and it's called a German. Yeah, we do a little poking fun at stereotypes. It's all in good fun. All in good fun. All in good fun. But yeah, the road system, to start out with, it's a bit horrendous. It's a bit all over the place. But I think I see the vision, and I can try redeeming it. Now, some bits, I don't really see the vision, but that's fine. I can connect up the bits that aren't connected already, and everything will look vaguely like it was planned. Okay, foragers' huts have been built. Take them off. Now, there's only the 2 of them. But okay, we have plenty of wood. So unassign them, get them collecting food. Now the builders, I'm leaving some of those. Actually, Now who cares about depleting this? It just means I have the food available. Yes, totally fine. But yeah, I'll leave one builder there to work on the roads. They won't get much work done with just one person. But it's fine. Okay. Redeploy a person over here. There's not that much over here. This one person might be able to clean it all out. Okay, another one over here. Let's see. Which one has fewer? Unassign a person here. This one could fit 2. But I'll see what happens. We're just ending the day with a food surplus where there had been a deficit. This is the early game. We have plenty of time ahead of us, and we need the 4 kids to grow up. We can worry about things like sawmill and quarry once we have food. There is food. Now I can queue up sawmill. Because I'm not building basic huts. They're no good for space. And I feel like this map, once enough wheat farms are placed down for 5 windmills and 3 taverns, once there's enough wheat fields, I think that might take up a lot of space. Okay, looks like I might have to speed my fan up a little bit. Of course, an essential part of any good plan is making people not have to walk forever to pick up things and drop them off. It might be hurting me just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Yep, we have the food. I can afford to assign a second person here, but remember, food vanishes awful fast when you're not collecting any, so I will continue to collect some. Okay. Begin chopping some planks. Yeah, it's not a very good sawmill, honestly. This is a process you would expect more for like a firewood, right? Okay. Kid grew up. Let's go. Plumbing to the builder house. We've got plenty things to build. So, build that if there's planks. If not, build that. Okay, deprioritize. That's good enough for my goal. Let's put it there. Oh yeah, I forgot I placed down a lumberjack cabin over there. Okay, 3 of the planks have been put down. Let's see, what's next up to build? The roads. Alright. Kid grew into adult. Well, it's good to have some wood income. This looks like a house blew down. People were here before us. Over here too. It's more intact, but you can still see around here. It didn't work so well. This too, that actually looks more intact, but probably did get knocked down by that storm. Let's see. Any other bits of the map that look interesting? What are your thoughts? No thoughts. Head empty. Okay. Get this bill. We dropped 4 happiness points. I don't have anything to spend it on other than less food, I guess. No point activating that. I can't handle the consequences of a baby boom. Okay. Let's put it there, that looks nice. And put it there, that looks nice. Let's put that there. Okay, 3 of those. Might actually be overkill. We'll see. We'll see. Not perfect positioning, but that's sort of expected. Like, just look at the cursed roads of this map. And then, of course, we do need to quarry away some space there. There are other maps. There are the rocks over here. And then, let's see. I know over here there's a big pile. Well, a little bit over here. But, yeah, drop these because they're in the way of that farm placement. And after this, windmill, bakery, tavern. Sugar baking don't need the bakery. But what's the point of building windmill if no bakery? Day 11. The whole 10 days have passed. We have done quite a bit of building. queue up another house. Okay, farm is underway. Let's start off small. Pause the wheat. Zero purpose for it at the moment. There will be use later. But that time is not now. Okay, unemployment. That's cool, that's cool. Activate data boom. Prioritize house because this might run low. You can't deactivate edicts until they've been on for 3 days. So I might be hurting myself by doing this. But it's fine. It's fine. Okay, yep, there goes the homelessness. Yep, there it is. The baby boom decree is very powerful at consuming food and housing. But hey, this strip of storage, very useful. And then remember, leave lumberjack cabins where they are, unless you have a better use of the space immediately, because trees do regrow. Unless something changes in the future campaigns. May or may not be for the future. But yeah, at least for now, trees naturally grow. So. Oh, okay, yeah. Pause the farms. We don't actually need them that badly. We have as many kids as we have adults. I'll have to turn off the baby boom when I can, but build this house just in case, because population can grow even during the baby boom. It's just slower. Okay. Food is going to be tight. But most of my people are already involved in gathering food. So I think we've got this. And remember, no point demolishing these. 4 people gives 4 resources and recycled. But the house itself takes 6 resources, and this gives 6 housing. So this is better to build. There's no point in tearing these down unless you're really out of space. And if you are, I think you have bigger problems than worrying about 2 wood. You know? Okay, there goes 2 housing spots left. That's a little tree over there. Oh, that's actually 2. You can see the mushrooms on that one. But I'll let it be. For the simple reason that I think trees grow better when nearby other trees. Like I think there's like a range. I don't know if that's actually a thing, but it would be nice. to be a thing. Alright. Yeah, deposit your rocks right there. Just focus on getting those rocks. Then, spot for that, put it there, and then put a second one right next to it, and then put a third one right there. And then pause these two. Running on food, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, less building, more farming. Oh, they hadn't even started, okay. I'm really paying for my baby boom indulgence. That might not have been the best move, but I'll live. So, there's that. Okay. The rocks are slowly coming in. This is visibly dimming. Every 3 rocks, it visibly dims. That's what this means. Not that they gather 3 rocks each time, but that each rock is 3 rocks. Now the drops are 3 rocks for each tree, 3 wood from each tree is a thing. Whether it's this or the shed. Okay. Okay, I do need some immediate food. This is on the way, but not enough. Enough rocks for that. Do enough planks. Okay. 30% of that objective, and we still have 100 days left, so yeah, the power of the baby boom is something to be feared. Could have learned that one from American history, but okay. The house is finished. We have available beds. You know, when you look at it, some of these houses, well, like this one in particular, this one has a nice outdoor deck, and it also looks like a mix between, it even has the nice house, things like that. It has the triangle shape, but it has some of the texturing. Well, it shares that with that. So it's not really it's more, it's a nice house. It has a bigger, nice house with an outdoor bit that these can't have because they're not big enough. Okay. So as they're coming in. Okay, rocks are being dropped off. Mission is being accomplished. The game knows that tomato strat was too strong, so it had to force us to make bread. Nothing wrong with bread. In-game. It's fairly good. Okay, happiness. Let it rise. Yeah, happiness is just such a non-issue. It's just a way of expressing actual issues. Which is why the beer mechanic doesn't make much sense to me. The taverns? Okay. Quarry is done. Let's go. Do we need that much more food? When nothing left to do, put them over here. Okay. Now, I'm going to need 4, 10, 16. Plus another 12. Yeah, not nearly enough over there. Baby born, but I have the beds. Nice houses are convenient like that. The fields merge, but the farms are limited by the range, so I think this would actually look nice to have a continuous tomato, but then continuous wheat. Actually, yeah, this would be... No, I'll make it blend better. Would blend better if it was all perfectly tomato and then over here, but no. It's the sheer amount of windmills we have to build. We need the wheat. Okay, food's running low, but happiness isn't. So trade it for food. I really don't care about the happiness stat. As long as there is food and housing, there is happiness. These people do not expect much. We are spoiling them. Yeah, the fact we're doing well on food when so many are not working because they're kids. It's actually impressive. Okay, one turned into an adult, and let me guess. Yep. Run out to the farm, so prioritize growing tomatoes from the farm, and oh, more babies were born. Their determination is unparalleled. They are determined to make the optional objective be completed immediately. No time wasted at all. But hey, the tomatoes are coming in. Oh. placing those there to give room for this farm in particular. I don't have to. Could put it over here. But I like the image of farms over here, town over here. Oh, well, 5 grew up. Oof. Oof. Okay, the resources are locked in. No, I just have to. I would have to assign them back here anyways. Ooh. Okay, where do I even put these guys? Okay, that's a lot of storage used up. Wait a minute. I think some of it's in... Oh, yeah, the last tile's in range. Okay, yeah, there is no grain for it yet, but there will be. Just trust the process. Let's see, what even is first up in the... Oh yeah, first up in the queue, after that house got finished. Okay, yeah, the tomatoes came, we have to tear that down. I could build another builder's hut. I have the resources. I just simply don't want to. I'm good. Okay, yeah, you'll... Well, they should be harvesting. Shouldn't they? I guess they're focusing on that first. Makes sense. Do I even have a spot? Yeah, put them over there, why not? Why not? There's not enough rocks for this. What's the queue on those? Yeah, quarry next. Just one tree range of that. Still a bunch over there. Okay, quickly bulldoze that so we can build the bakery. Okay, yeah, the baby boom edict is really unnecessary, huh? Yeah. Yeah, this is certainly a moment. Another one! I've already got 44 people. It started out with like 12. But hey, it's been a month, so... Okay, these rocks are being smashed. At least they're enthusiastic for their meal of poisonous mushroom. But remember the secret. Chocolate is poisonous, just not to you, it's to dogs. So these mushrooms are poisonous to us, but not to these people. And then pomelos. Let's see. Oh, apples. Apple a day keeps the doctor away reference. Let's see. Pomelo. Oh, Southeast Asia. A sweet grapefruit, basically. Okay. Okay, yeah, basically it's a grapefruit, orange type thing. Okay. Okay, yeah, we just have those here. And also, occasional apples. And tomatoes. A fruit that goes with salad. An enigma. A deception. A revelation. Let's see how much flour is stockpiled. Just put 2 on both. And our wheat stockpile, that's fine. Okay, we do not need this much quarry. Defund the quarry. Okay. I'll just put them over here. Why not? I'll just start putting them places. Nice, beachfront house that if we get raided, they'll be the first ones to go. But this type of setting, I don't think raiding is a factor. But hey, it's nice to speculate about them being brutally dismembered. Unemployment. No way. No way. You actually dare. I'll find a job for you, even if it's fake. Okay, oh, the thing that got built is the house, not the cabin. Oops. But hey, we do need that house. Extremely necessary house. Oh, kid grew into an adult, you say? Well, get chopping. You've got enough food to disregard these poison mushrooms for these less poisonous salad fruits. Yeah, nobody quite knows how tomatoes justify their existence. But it's not like they asked me for permission. Which is a good idea, because I'd have probably told them no. Just because I could. You unassign. I have enough blanks. Stone I could afford to unassign, but I can't put them anywhere. Oh, this is running low too. Man, all my fake jobs are catching up to me. But that's fine. Because I have the miracle. The thing that drives the Outlands. Bread. Let's see. Yeah, that ought to be enough housing for about 10 minutes. And yes, part of the reason why I kept the original roads is because it doesn't automatically mesh. It's a different type of road, I guess? I'm not sure about the mechanics behind it, but I just know it acts weird. Okay, well, another bakery. One. Placed. Two. Placed. Three. Placed. One. Placed. Two placed, and there we go. I just preemptively put them in there, and then, let's see. How many constructions do I have queued up at the moment? Oh, 14 to 15 old age. Okay. Well, I was going to resolve the housing problem by just building a house. But yeah, that works too, I guess. Yeah. Okay, I have all the buildings queued up to win. Great timing, man. Yeah, it became an adult just as we needed you. Fantastic. Baby's born. Well, guess what? I actually have room, and I guess, yeah, there was an empty house and a job, so take the house near the job. I'm just surprised none of the other ones had that idea. Okay, yeah, I generated a lot of wood with this cutting operation. Ooh, yeah, that's a lot of wood. Oh, this got picked clean, huh? Oh, two more. Well, show me something. But that's fine. That's fine. We have the bread. We have the bread. And the bread won't fail us. Because I did not consent to failure. And so, well, how are they going to do something to me without my consent, huh? Yeah, they can't do this to me without consent. That's legal. So, boom. Case closed. Food low. Bed. Oh yeah, these are taverns, not bakery. Therefore, their opinion doesn't matter. Food low. Okay. I have the happiness to trade. I'll make that trade. I have 4 windmill people in just one of these, so that's 8 total. So I have 4 in these, so we need 2 bakeries per, basically, in order to keep up with just the amount of people. But this is probably flawed, since I don't know if the amount of people is a good match for actually doing things. been 52 days, and a lot's happened in this area. I don't think you would really call it an island. We've got cliff faces surrounding us. You can't really sail down here. The tide would just beat you right here. Not to mention over here. Or maybe this way. We still don't know what's going on over there. And the expedition, we basically have to walk. And our feet would get wet. Yeah. I don't want my feet wet. And for what? Bored, idle speculation about something interesting being over there, perhaps? Right, what's even the speculation? And of course, no home. Of course. I thought I cured the tide, but no! No, it turns out they forgot I disabled the baby boom edict and I've just been living like it's been in place. Of course, plentiful food, happiness, might be contributing just a little bit. I could put a farm. Yeah, I think I'll farm. If I really need a bakery, I can just stick it up there. Person's unhappy. Yeah, being homeless tends to do that to people. But when we've got so many people, the happiness of one really doesn't register. Unless they actively tell me. Maybe I should have built the builder house. But it takes planks. Unemployed. Homelessness. No wheat available. But hey, I decided to sit back, relax, and to let it play out. I already have houses queued up. Maybe I shouldn't queue them up so much. Maybe that's not the best idea. But they're queued. They're in the works. No home? Guess what? We're already working on it. 2 kids grew up and then 2 died of old age. Which, you know, is sad. People aren't having their ramps around. But it does solve my problem of figuring out where to put them. So, there is that. Does bread even get put into storage yards? Does it? I'm not... Well, I guess it does, maybe? Or does this count these? I'm not sure. That's a good question. Does it? Build the farm up next. The windmills have been complaining about no wheat. Alright. It's actually kind of a cool pattern that they decided to build the wheat in, which is interesting. Food is low. Get back in here. Build up the nice house that already has all the resources pulled into it. They're unhappy? Yes. Well, there's even more homelessness. Could they just slow down? I know the objective is get 100 people. But we have 2 months. They are unhappy that they are homeless, that the wheat fields were prioritized over them, and I don't really have an answer for that. Yes, that did happen. Okay, until you guys can learn how to stop having overpopulation, enjoy not having food. housing problem's solved for now. Solved for now. So next what we're going to do is we're going to waste all of our wheat on taverns that don't do anything. Well, they do things, but, like, I don't care about what they do. It's a non-issue for me. Cool if it exists, cool if it doesn't. It's not something I'm worried about. They pushed the pot. No. No. They immediately pushed the population over. No. You don't get to do that. I have no idea where to put you guys to work. Okay, I can't keep up with this. So no. I'm not building a house for you. I know you didn't ask to be in this world and be homeless. You're having to bear the single parent, but tough luck. Cry about it is my answer for you. Yes, I know people are unhappy with being told cry about it, but like, actually no, that's tavern. I don't want tavern. Died of old age. Thank you. It's really messed up to say, but I mean, like, yes, we're all thinking it, right? Like, hey, there goes the optional objective. It does say to finish, but is that even in question? Like, obviously. The rationing stand. Fine, I'll queue up a house. Turn off the rationing. Big food. Big food. Okay, fill up your stomachs. Your gluttonous maws. Fill them. Disgust me, but fill them for me. No, wait. That's fine. I didn't have high expectations for the tavern to do things anyways. I could just ignore their misery. But I'll be nice. I'll be nice. And I'll give them a house they don't deserve. I mean, if I do finish immediately, I will need, actually, this population boom. very neat for me. But did you freeze? What's going on? Okay, I might have been pressing too many buttons. Just give it a pause. Give it a pause. Give it a pause. This quarry is absolutely cursed. It's a bit of a disappointing ending to just leave things like here, but I'll try relaunching. I'll see if it... Oh, it's Pomelo Games. That's why there's the Pomelo reference. I get it. I get the joke now. I get it. And I'll relaunch. I'll see where it picks up from. Okay, it's not that delayed. Not that delayed. Okay, I'm just... 8 homeless... Ooh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I see. I see this. Yeah, food's a bit low. There is flour in stockpile. Not being used. So we'll build another bakery. So I don't lose the game from me. If that's even how that works. Okay, the house did not fix everything, but... Well, it seems to be helping. And that's all you can really ask for. Okay, there's 3 people in here. Not a whole lot of wood, but we can just recycle to get it back. So it's fine. The supply's fine. It's higher than it looks, because we just haven't gotten it yet. It's fine. It's fine. The population's a bit high. This map's not really meant to have infinite people. 100's already stretching my wood supply for productive food gathering jobs. 5 homeless, 5 unemployed. It's probably the same people. Probably. No more rocks over here. Okay, well, I have a giant stockpile of them, so that's not that big of a problem. I'll just come over here from the cursed quarry. Yes, there is some hunger. Yes, there is unemployment. Yes, there's homelessness. But if we just win, if I just stop ignoring their well-being and plan for long term, if I just win, maybe the idea is we can just send some of the surplus people that we honestly have no use for at this point to go colonize someone else. Because this stretch I need to keep the wood supply growing. Farm, town, farm. Where else do I find room for more farm, for more bakery? I do have 36 flour stockpiled, but compared to 112 people, it really doesn't feel like a lot. The crane only gets more stretched as we build these out, but I have to build them out. I don't have to put people in them, but it numbs the pain of being a homeless bum when you are a homeless drunk bum. It helps to know when you are hungry that the resources that go into your alcohol could have been used to feed you, but weren't. Yeah, extract the no longer needed materials and plug them right into here, right into the more valued spots. I don't expect to get a lot of wood from these. Just a little bit here and there. Actually, store this. Chop those trees. Follower died of old age. Well, that's actually not helping that much. Surprisingly. Okay. Fetch me the wood. We need it to fuel the windmills. Oops. Let's press this button. Okay. 70% done with my windmills. Okay. Okay. One bit of wood into one bit of planks. This is done. Deconstruct that. Yeah, I should have enough wood. I won't need to tap into this. This can safely regrow trees and get dense, and future generations can trim. It's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, we haven't even harvested all the stone yet. There's a lot of stone just lying around. Yeah, stone is a very much limited resource in terms of gameplay. But there's just so much. It doesn't feel like it. And it's just so much easier to harvest. And in lore, like, you know, what I imagine would happen in real life is they truly did run out of stones from this. Just carve into these both sides, even a little, just a little bit, just a little bit. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could I have waiter, more old age deaths, please? I know it's a really messed up thing to ask for, but like, there's only so much alcohol I can supply when there's no grain. And there's no grain because they have to feed 118 people. And I've spent all the planks building useless windmills because you don't need this many windmills. I think the town leader might not be the smartest. But yeah, you don't need this many windmills. A ratio of one windmill to 2 bakeries due to the carrying capacity. Okay. They really shouldn't be celebrating. But what's to celebrate? Oh, she feels called to the boat. Oh, she's gonna leave. She's gonna make some unwise decisions with that beer. Oh no, she's gonna drunk drive. Ah, she can't help it. Get her away from the steering wheel. Oh no, she's gonna crash.